You tweeted that Antifa rioters were actually the ones breaking into the Capitol on January 6th, and that MAGA patriots were trying to pull them away from going into the building. You don't honestly believe that now, do you?
I'm not sure I tweeted that,
You did. You tweeted it. You
but
tweeted
I will
it
say
January
that
8th,
there were
2021. We can provide the
provocateurs
citation.
there. There were provocateurs. Well, I mean, please send me that tweet. I would love to see it.
Sure.
I mean, I tweet a lot of things, but
Do you
I would
mean the
say
things you
that there
tweet?
were provocateurs there, and they were in the crowd, and they were, Ray Epps was Oath Keepers. He's known to be an FBI associated
There
person,
is
and
absolutely
he was
no
drumming
evidence
up
that Ray
all
Epps is an
he
FBI
was
associated
whipping
person.
up the fervor the night before, and
That has
so
been completely
I mean,
debunked, Allison.
it
That's
just
been
is what
completely
it
debunked.
is.
Allison, do you mean the things you tweet?
As I said, I use tweets also to get people to talk about subjects which are not settled. We need to clean up America.
Allison, do you believe that the
If that was
700?
going on, David, would you not want it sorted
I
out? Would
would.
you not want those
I
people
would.
brought to justice?
Is there any evidence whatsoever that you have that the 700 Trumpist defendants from the Capitol riots were not genuinely Trumpists? Any evidence?
Well, do you have any evidence they weren't?
Yes, their social media records, their social media histories, the things that law enforcement found in their homes, their communications, their overt statements about their political views. We have all of that. Do you have anything to suggest that none
You
of
know
that is
what?
real?
People went to Washington on January 6th because they questioned the vote. That's telling you that there are many Americans who are not comfortable with the way it went down.
But my question
So
was, do you have any evidence that they're not really Trumpists?
as
Allison,
I've
hold on a second.
said,
You're answering different questions. I told you why I believe they are
those people
Trumpists.
went there. No, they dragged out things. You can put a different frame on any evidence you
Not a
have.
frame. Not a
Yes, you
frame. Hold
can.
on a second. Hold on
Can.
a second, Allison.
Anybody can. You can paint a picture that is completely divorced from reality by cherry picking evidence. So
Is it cherry picking to say that the
anybody
rioters had
they're
exclusively
making
pro-Trump social media
comments.
histories?
Look, a grandmother is there in jail. People that just cared and they showed up and they dragged those people before. So this is not okay. This is not America. Those people have a right to First Amendment to confront their government when they have a question.
But wait
Okay,
a second, Allison. Hold on a
correct.
second. Wait a second,
That's
Allison.
part of our
Allison,
First
hold on a
Amendment
second.
right.
Allison,
No,
you
and
first said,
they
hold on a
were
second, Allison. Wait a
expressing their
second.
First
Wait a
Amendment
second.
right.
Nobody's going to be able to hear you unless we can each take a turn.
Well,
You first said you don't believe they were really MAGA Trump people. And now you're saying
no,
they
I
had.
didn't
Hold on. Let
say
me
that.
finish
You
the
put that
question
in
then.
my mouth. Please don't feed things into my mouth. Everyone out there I can't characterize, I don't know them. I've never met those 700 people. I can't tell you what they were or were not, but they were out there, made the trip because they were concerned about the vote.
So you
Okay?
agree that they were Trumpists?
That doesn't make you a Trumpist. That makes you an American concerned about the sovereignty of your vote.
Almost no
That
Democrats were
doesn't make
concerned
you a
about the election.
Trumpist. I'm sorry. That makes you an American.
Wow. Allison, you sound completely disconnected from reality, right? Like
Well,
completely
your
disconnected.
reality, certainly your reality,
The empirical
perhaps.
one for which we have
No,
evidence.
no, there's nothing more empirical to yours than mine. You
Really?
have no right to all of a sudden stand on a high horse of
There's no horse
reality
here, no zebra,
when
no nothing.
look
You know,
well,
Allison, when
I'm
you ask
sorry,
me what
David, but
makes
that
me believe something, the
doesn't wash
difference,
with
Allison,
me.
is
It
when you
doesn't
ask
wash.
me, when you ask me
Say
what
what you
makes,
will, but that's just
no,
not
hold on a second,
reality
but
here.
Allison, wait a second. Let's
And
see if I
many
can get a
Americans
word in
don't agree.
edgewise. Allison, when you ask me why I hold a certain belief, I give you the evidentiary reasons why. When I ask you why you hold a belief, you tell me, well, we don't know, or you answer a different question. You never provide any evidence. Do you see the difference between my beliefs and yours?
You're claiming evidence. The evidence is the people that showed up, okay? That's evidence that
The
there's great
Trumpists, right?
question.
That showed up and rioted because they were mad.
You know what? People showed up at the Capitol
Right.
because the president said, if you have questions, you come out. Be an American. This was not to raid the Capitol
Which they
or
did,
any
though.
of that.
But they did
No.
that.
You know what? There were infiltrators there.
So the rioters were not the Trumpists who were concerned about the vote. Is that right?
I am not a person that is able to make any determination about the people. All I know is that there were infiltrators there that were whipping people up and trying to get things
Wow.
going.
Wow.
So,
Alison, you're scaring me. I'm scared for the
well,
future of our nation. Really,
it
genuinely.
is, and we should be. That's what this is all about.
Yeah. No, I
This
mean,
is
if folks were to
exactly the
vote for you,
fear
I
of
would be very
Americans, and
scared.
we should have fear about this. This is why we need to get to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
This is exactly the reason. It's to save America. This is not Trump or anything else.
All right. Well, you've heard it
People
here from
keep
Alison
writing on
Hayden.
Trump. It's not about Trump. It's about America.
Your
This is
choices
about
in the
our
14th district.
institutions and the rights.
Your choices in the 14th district are Alison Hayden and Eric Swalwell. That election will be just weeks away. Alison, we're going to be watching that race very closely.